Twitter's planning to start charging $20 per month for verification. What if you're already verified?
Then they take it back.
They're like, pay up or else you lose the check mark.
Uh-huh.
And if the employees building it don't meet their deadline, they'll be fired by Elon Musk. Look at how The Verge puts that in there. Who else would fire them?
It's almost comical.
Yeah. Well, you can just tell they don't like him, just the way that they write that, can't you?
Yeah.
There's disdain in there, or it's just SEO, and they're trying to get Elon in there as much as possible. Now that he owns Twitter, Elon Musk has given employees their first ultimatum: meet this deadline to introduce paid verification on Twitter, or pack up and leave. The directive is to change Twitter Blue, the company's optional $4.99 a month subscription that unlocks additional features, into a more expensive subscription that also verifies users, according to people familiar with the matter. An internal correspondence seen by The Verge, Twitter is currently planning to charge $19.99 for the new Twitter Blue subscription. Under the current plan, verified users would have 90 days to subscribe or lose their blue check mark. Oh my God, that.
You got to do it.
You know what, though?
No?
Hang on a minute here. I don't know if this is going to be this will probably be an unpopular opinion.
Uh-huh.
And I am sure there's a spectrum of individuals who have check marks at all different stages of success or lack thereof. Mm-hmm. But if you have a check mark, in many cases, you also have an online business of some kind. And in many cases, this verification can be a big value add for you. And the current process is just a bit squirrely, isn't it? It's not obvious how you do it, even if you are the person you say you are.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get a check mark, right?
I have to apply for it, which means I have to give them like personal information, which I don't mind. It's just I got rejected many times.
Yeah, okay, so that's what I'm talking about. So in that case, if you're committed and it's a part of your business and you are the person that you say you are, and you want to make sure that you're identifying yourself the right way to the internet and they're not worried about getting scammed, because there's so many scams, obviously.
Yes.
I'm trying to think, like $20 a month, a few $100 a year. Is it really that bad?
I think it's fine. It's just they had it free for a long time.
Yeah, okay. So the people who already have check marks maybe should be grandfathered in a way.
Yeah.
And then new check marks would pay the thing. But he keeps trying to find ways to monetize this without just amplifying the ads. Mm-hmm. And it's like, well, what if you just take the people with check marks who Twitter means a lot to? They're sort of that top % of users in many cases. And by top, I mean, and this isn't always the case. Some of the biggest accounts don't actually tweet very much. But I'm sure a lot of the content comes via check marks. Make them pay for it. Make them subsidize it with their $20 a month. Right. Verified users would have 90 days to subscribe or lose their blue check mark. Employees working on the project were told on Sunday that they need to meet a deadline of November 7th to launch the feature or they will be fired. Musk has been clear in the months leading up to this acquisition that he wanted to revamp how Twitter verifies accounts and handles bots. On Sunday, he tweeted the whole verification process is being revamped right now. Maybe 20 is too much. Maybe it should be 10. That's another thing. I don't know about the amount. He was, as you see here on Twitter, he was replying to Jason Calacanis, who suggested, how much would you pay to be verified and get a blue check mark on Twitter? 10% of users said $5 a month. 2% of users said $10 a month. 5% said $15 they'd be willing to pay. And 81% said they wouldn't pay. Well, that's not the most satisfying set of numbers for Elon, but we'll have to wait and see. I think people do like their check marks. And I do think the bot thing is out of control.
Yes.
And I don't, without...
Or just imposters.
That's why, I guess, imposters as well. Yeah, because you have human imposters. I would love to see a way to get rid of that. It seems like a big task for the internet to move past scam zone. Because I still get emails all the time of people getting scammed and it's an imposter of mine or something somehow connected to me or some crypto thing. And it still happens and it still works. And that's why they keep doing it. If there's any way to eliminate some of that, I'll pay on my behalf. I will pay. I pay something. I don't know what. But it would have to work. That's my thing. It would have to. I don't know how paying for the check mark I already have gets rid of all the imposters. Maybe then you get a little bit of different treatment where you say, hey, I want to report an imposter, and they instantly go away. Like, since now you're paying, do you have a customer service representative that can police it?
Yeah, white glove.
More quickly, because they're like, okay, this is a core part of our business now. Because I feel like you report imposters all the time, and like sometimes something happens and then other times nothing happens. Once you're paying for it, you can be like, hey, come on, I'm a customer here. I pay you $20 a month and this guy's impersonating me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, he thinks the magic number is 20.
Anyway,
So
we'll see.